What do you think is the chance that it will rain today? What do you think is the possibility of a person to win in a lotto draw? So whenever you encounter the word chance or possibility, we are talking about probability. So in this video, we are going to discuss probability concepts. What is probability? Probability is a measure of how likely an event is to occur. So probability is the measure of chance or possibility of an event to happen. Examples: there is a 50% chance that it will rain today. So the probability here is 50%. The odds of winning a lotto draw is 1 over a million. So 1 over a million is the probability or possibility of winning a lotto draw. There is 0.75 possibility that you will not be infected once vaccinated. Here, 0.75 is our probability. So probability is a measure of how likely an event is to occur. Probabilities are written as fractions from 0 to 1. Say for example, 1 half, 1/4, 1/6, 3 over 8, 4 over 5, and many more proper fractions. There is 1/2 chance that you will pass this subject. Probabilities may also be written as decimals from 0 to 1. Examples: 0.25, 0.5, 0.99. There is 0.99 probability that germs and viruses can be killed by this alcohol sanitizer. Probabilities may also be written as percents from 0% to 100%. Examples: 25%, 75%, 100%. There is 25% probability that winter will occur this year. So as you notice, in fractions and decimals, the lowest answer in probability is 0, while the highest answer is 1. In percents, the lowest answer is 0% and the highest answer is 100%. So how do we solve problems involving probability? The probability of an event can be computed using the formula. The probability of an event equals the number of ways event can occur over the total number of outcomes. So we are going to use this formula in solving problems involving probability. So let's have example number 1. What is the probability of getting ahead when flipping a coin? So we are asked to find the chance or probability of getting ahead when we flip or when we toss a coin. In this example, we know that the cardinality of our sample space is equal to 2. And why 2? Because our sample space here is the set which contains the elements head and tail. So, di ba, head and tail lang naman ang posibleng outcomes mo kapag ka magtotoss ka ng coin. So, to find the measure of our probability, the probability of getting ahead is equal to the number of ways the event can occur over the number of space or the number of outcomes in the sample space. So, ilan po ba ang head natin sa ating sample space? Ang head natin dito sa ating sample space ay isa. So, therefore, 1 over the total number of outcomes in the sample space, 2. So, therefore, the probability of getting ahead is 1/2. And that's our final answer. I hope clear sa inyo si example number 1. Let's try example number 2. A dice rolled once. Find the probability of obtaining letter A, 6, letter B, an odd number, letter C, a number less than 5, and letter D, a prime number. So what do you think is the number or the cardinality of our sample space here? So we are rolling a die. So that means the cardinality of our sample space is 6. If we are going to list down our sample space is the set which contains the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that explains why the number of outcomes in the sample space is 6. So, in letter A, we're asked to find the probability of getting 6. What do you think is the probability of getting 6 in rolling a die once? Ilan po ba ang 6 sa ating sample space? So, ang 6 dito ay isa lamang. Tama. Dahil isa lang ang 6, that means our probability is 1 over ilan po lahat ng outcomes? 6. So, the probability is 1 over 6. And that's our answer. Letter B. Find the probability of getting an odd number. So this time, we are asked to find the probability of getting an odd number. So how many odd numbers do we have in our sample space? The odd numbers here are 1, 3, and 5. So ilan po lahat in total ang ating odd numbers? Ang ating odd numbers dito ay 3 all over. Ilan po lahat ng outcome sa ating sample space? Well, of course, 6. So, our probability is 3 over 6. But it's important to remember that we must always reduce our answer in lowest term. So, what is the lowest term of 3 over 6? The lowest term of 3 over 6 is 1 over 2. So, we divide both the numerator by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Then, the denominator also, 6 divided by 3, that's equal to 2. So, our answer here is 1/2. The probability is 1/2. Okay? Next, let's have letter C. What is the probability of getting a number less than 5? So, what are the numbers less than 5 in our sample space? The numbers less than 5 are 1. We also have 2, 3, and 4. So, how many are they? 4. So, therefore, to find the probability of getting a number less than 5 is equal to, so 4 yung numbers, that's 4 over the outcomes in the sample space, 6. So what is the lowest term of 4 over 6? 4 over 6, getting the lowest term, will have 2 over 3. We divide the numerator 4 by 2 and denominator 6 by 2. So our answer is 2 over 3. And that's how to compute our probability. Now let's have letter D. What is the probability of getting a prime number? So probability of getting a prime number when you roll a die. So how many prime numbers do we have in our sample space? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 is not prime. It's neither composite. So 2 is prime, 3 is prime, 5 is prime. By the way, a prime number is a number in which its factors are itself and 1 only. So 2 times 1 is 2, 3 times 1 is 3, 5 times 1 is 5. So yun lang po ang mga prime numbers dito. So ilan ang mga prime numbers na meron tayo? 3. So dahil 3, the probability of getting a prime number is 3 over 6. Getting the lowest term, our answer is 1/2. So the probability is 1/2. Ganun po ang pag-compute ng probability of an event. Next, we have example number 3. A box contains 3 red balls and 2 yellow balls. If a ball is picked at random from a box, find the probability that the ball picked is a yellow ball, letter B, a red ball. So, meron kang 3 red balls and 2 yellow balls. So, ilan po lahat ng balls meron sa ating problem? Ibig sabihin nun, ang cardinality of our sample space is 3 plus 2, which is equal to 5. So, for letter A, we are asked to find the probability of getting a yellow ball. So, ilan po ba ang yellow ball in our problem? Ano daw ang chance na ang mapipili ay yellow ball? Going back to our problem, meron kang 2 yellow balls. At meron kang 5 total balls in the problem, in the box. So, the probability of getting yellow, therefore, is 2 all over 5 or 2/5. Next, what is the probability of getting a red ball? So, this time, probability of getting a red ball. Pagka nag-draw ka or bumunot ka ng bola doon sa box. Ilan po ang red sa ating problem? There are 3 red balls. So, therefore, ang probability na ang makukuha ay red ay 3 over 5. Okay, I hope clear sa inyo si example number 3. Next, example number 4. A card is drawn in a standard deck of cards. Find the probability of getting letter A, a heart, letter B, a king, letter C, 5 of diamonds. In a standard deck of cards, alam natin na ang number of the sample space or the cardinality of the sample space is 52. Tama? 52 kasi 13 na diamonds, alas, 2, 3, 4 hanggang Gs, then Jack, Queen, King. So 13 po yun. 13 na diamonds, 13 na hearts, 13 na spades, at saka 13 na clubs. 13 times 4, that's equal to 52 lahat. Ayan. So, yun ang ating number of sample space. Hindi na natin kailangan isulat yung sample space mismo. Yung cardinality na lang ang mahalaga actually. So, ano daw ang probability in letter A? Ano daw ang probability na ang makukuha ay heart kapag bumunot ka ng baraha? Okay. So, ilan po ba ang hearts meron sa isang standard deck of cards? So, ang hearts natin ay, if your answer is 13, you are correct. Paano naging 13? Kasi ace of hearts, 2 of hearts, 3 of hearts, hanggang 10 of hearts, and then jack of hearts, queen of hearts, and king of hearts. So, all in all, 13. So, ang probability na ang makukuha ay hearts will be 13 all over 52. And what's the lowest term of 13 over 52? Divide natin yung numerator and the denominator by 13. 13 divided by 13, that's equal to 1. 52 divided by 13, that's equal to 4. So, therefore, ang probability na heart ay makukuha is 1 over 4. Letter B. What is the probability of getting a king? So, king naman ngayon. Probability of getting a king. Ilan ba ang king sa ating standard deck of cards? Ang kings natin ay 4. Kasi, king of hearts, king of diamonds, king of spades, and king of clubs. So, ang probability na ang makukuha ay king will be 4 all over the outcomes in the sample space, which is 52. So, 4 over 52, gagawin na lang natin is i-lowest term ito. So, divide natin yung numerator and denominator by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 52 divided by 4, that's equal to 13. The probability is 1 over 13. Letter C, what is the probability of getting 5 of diamonds? Probability of getting 5 of diamonds. Yan. So, ang probability of getting 5 of diamonds equals, ilan ang 5 of diamonds meron tayo sa isang standard deck of cards? Well, of course, nag-iisa lang yan. Therefore, our probability is 1 over 52. And that is our final answer. I hope clear sa inyo yung ating discussion in this video. Thank you for watching.